Welcome back, happy fabricators. In this video I want to show you a small little tool that I just found out about that could have saved me thousands of dollars over the years. So yes, you heard me right, thousands of dollars. So even though this tool comes in a pretty small package, it has a huge value that it can add to your arsenal. And not necessarily in the traditional sense of getting a new tool and giving you a new capability. Where this little tool shines is troubleshooting. And troubleshooting tools can be invaluable at sometimes. Sometimes your machines or equipment just aren't acting right, and any little tricks or tools that you have to be able to troubleshoot the problem, isolate it, and get it fixed is going to save you thousands of dollars of time and material wasted. So I won't drag you out any longer. Here's our great reveal. Ta-da! We'll give you a little close-up here on what it looks like. So it's basically a plastic tube with a ball bearing inside of it and a rubber cone. So what they call this is a flow meter tester, or I've also seen it referred to as a pea shooter tester. Don't ask me why. So what this does is allow you to measure the liters per minute of gas coming directly out of your torch or stinger. So you can use this for your TIG gun or your MIG gun. This one is set up in liters per minute. So we'll turn a machine on here and show you just how it works. Okay, so what you want to do is turn your machine on just like you normally would. And most flow meters are going to be set up in liters per minute or CHF. Now this little guy here is set up with liters per minute. Most of the time when I'm TIG welding, I'm going to be running right around 15 CHF or 5 liters per minute on my ball there. And what this is going to allow us to do is go directly to our torch, and we'll set the rubber side directly over it, and then click it off. And it's going to give us a real world measurement, if I'm not bouncing around here, on what our flow is coming directly out of our torch or our stinger or whatever we're using. So I'm running 5 liters per minute at the flow meter back there, and I can hit this and see if I'm actually running 5 liters per minute directly out of the torch. And this is going to help me troubleshoot if I'm having a bad weld and I think I'm not getting good enough gas coverage. This is going to nail it down for me and show me whether or not that's going to be. Something I have noticed, I've tried this on a couple different machines now, is that if you are running 25-foot leads, it runs just a little bit less. So if I'm running a 12-foot lead on something, it's going to run right at 5 liters per minute on this thing. If I'm running a 25-foot lead, it's going to show more like 3.5 liters per minute. So I don't know if that's just because you're losing some of that volume over the extended length of the lead, but this is still going to allow you to check it out and give you a good baseline. So like I said, this guy's not just going to apply to your TIG welder, but to your MIG welder as well. We can turn this guy on, and I usually only run about 5 liters per minute or 15 CHF on my MIG gun for most everything I do with this PrimeWeld MIG 180. And we can take this guy and set it on the stinger and give it a go, and we're running right at 5 liters per minute or just a little bit more. I got this guy off of Amazon, and depending on the one you get, they run in between $8 and $15. What this is going to allow me to do, even if it's not running apples to apples with the longer leads, is I can establish a baseline, write it down in my log, and then down the road, if I'm having a problem, I can go directly to this little tool, see what I'm getting right out of the orifice, and see if it compares to the numbers that I have logged here that I know were running good in the past. And that's just going to be one more tool that if you're in the middle of a job and something goes awry, that you can use a process elimination to get you back up and going as fast as possible. So hopefully this was helpful. Like I said, I can't believe I didn't know this existed. I actually was taking a class because I always like to learn more about welding, and the instructor pulled out one of these and I was like, what is that? And I was kind of geeking out about it. So like I said, I'll leave a link in the description to these below if this is something that you want to stick in your arsenal. And I also encourage you guys to get a little logbook like this to throw in your machine or in your cart, keep track of your settings, and be more efficient in the future. So thanks for letting me geek out on this, guys. If you want to see more fabrication content, click on the links that are going to pop up here. If you want to be notified of upcoming videos, click the bell icon and subscribe, and go build something, guys.